Everything slowly but surely it all comes. Okay, what's that? All right. Again, once again, we're gonna keep on working with instruction set here. We had a problem here in command parser. Our line was having problems being read into a function. Figure out why, but think about it and excuse me. What the way I'm gonna approach it is trying to pass it around, instead set a static variable that has the line in it. Sure. Play, trying to pass it along all the time. And hi there to Ericano. Here, having some. Trying to pass it around and have the pauses. We're just gonna up here. Can so along all the time have the same value. When we have the parse the value, it doesn't matter how it's stored. So D pronounce that. And that'd be fantastic. I mean, no means an expert on what I'm doing what I'm doing. So, but we'll set it up so that see if that fixes the issue of changing all the time. So what we'll do is right here, red line equals we'll start copy a destination line. There. So we'll copy read line or line into read line, and pretty sure it's null terminated. I think if it wasn't before. So now those will take out so that line instead, the red line instead, and just clean this up. The source, so red line, and just change all these. And this one. Oh, gotcha. Name wrong. That he instruction visualizer that they a loop that would loop over oh whoops. I'm kind of with actual operate. Where is it? Here. here I have this is what instructions more or less, and what it uses a it's in a header file. I think it's command index. And the pointers to the actual functions. And that actually jump to add function, multiply function. Only real if else have is up here with actually pulling the operation out of the once if I can get this, I can demonstrate. Is punch in register 1, store in register 3, and this thing here is what pulls the add part, and big compare it. Really the same amount of so this is the only place it would really switched over, and it isn't worth the extra loop. Just you're not gonna performance out of it really. You're not gonna make, so that's why I kept it this way. Plus easily just another one if I want to, and it's so the main every time an instruction is called main, it does have a loop there, so but we'll try alright, so for anybody who hasn't, we can just, it actually goes into interactive that's right. Read this line here. Okay, that was work better with what I do is I put a tab in front as the first character together, so and it ignores the in command parser here. We had an error though, and it broke. Just try through it and see what happened. Add 1 or 0. So somewhere it's must be he miss. Nope, in here. Again. 1. Over. Turns the line. Okay. Exception access file. Wonders if it goes in that. Okay, so now add R1 10. Okay, so here it works. May you switch to the implementation opcodes. I'm not sure what you mean by the implementation of the opcodes. That's kind of all. But I'll code a little bit. Hasn't seen it before, can see it. starts is it creates a state machine, and a state machine is simplistic in gets a command creating a command struct object, and reads a line and passes the line and the command which then turns it from a string into a command object, and the command so the command object has op, which is a corresponds to what argument or 3 arguments. The first one you write will be destination, and will be your 2 arguments. So for jumping, 1 operation, which is the destination you're jumping to, or addition, subtraction, stuff like that. Operations for something like a not 2, or is it a not happen where? Yeah, so a not has 2. And then the third one is going to be if it needs 1. And then you have a label. When you're jumping, and it'll go to that line. So you jump to a line number or anything. So having this, you can, if your line has a label, which has and actually done in the state. Go back to sets a current state off is the stat, the function that handles, and if we go it'll where's the main? So it sets the state of the state current state, which is powered off, and it handle state, which gets past the state and opens the file to be, and that's where the prompt comes in. Hit interactive mode actually, and then changes the state to state running. That's the state machine to the current. It sets the state running, and then handle state is idle. Main stuff happens. Gets the command, calls all the other command, and then once that's done, it'll come back here, and it will which yeah, so it's one of these. So an let me just go back and make so command, and so operation is command index, which corresponds to something in here. So if we pass in, oh, it was resume 3, etc., etc. So if we set it to add, and it'll just grab this here and go add, and it'll call this function. What add will do is it takes data, passes it in arg struct, just and chars, number of chars that it of, and there, or in the destination of the first one. Characters correspond to a register. $0, 10. It'll take 10 as the secondary argument, third, and that'll just say put it in 0. Register 0. So we'll just put, and those registers are contains our register, 5 registers, typing out however many I haven't out yet. Put an arbitrary number in there, updated to be through stuff like this arithmetic operator that just puts the whatever it's called, and then we have ones for add, subtract, divide, just like advanced. Then want to have divide. Which will happen the same way. I just haven't written them yet. And then miscellaneous, not implemented. So this gets stored. If you're not sure if you noticed, but it's stored in the command index. There's and that's just so the easiest way for me to get how many are needed for an instruction was to set it up so that everything at 3, anything with 2 had a 2, anything with 1 had a 1 in the front. And in order to make it simple in the jump for any number that's specified here, and not only does that let me fill spots and have a jump, it also lets me, if wrong, and implemented function gets called. Oh look, hey, no operation implemented yet. It also is like a thing as well. So that's kind of what's happening, and that's why we're mirroring the location here. It's because read line isn't initialized; it's just a char pointer. So what we'll do is we should have a maximum file length. Yeah, path max. No, that h. So line max. So we want to see if we can command index. No. C. Okay. So let's go to the top here. And file. Include it. Maybe see what's shared between the two. So we'll just copy it, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to command and we'll change the name. Line, just that the same definition twice. Be able to. Oh, yeah. Here. Read equals line. And let's try again. Add. Now if we step over, perfect. This might be, I don't know how to adjust the size in these boxes. We punched in space 0, 10, and then it puts a new line at the end. But we set it to be a tab. That's just because a tab, you'll have at the beginning. Add to be a label, which is something I forgot to do at the beginning. And continue on. And the offset is just how we go through the line without it up or anything like that. Just continue through, get all of our information. Command block here. So our op is arg2 is 10 and arg3 is 10. Now call add. So we got all the way through like we wanted to. The problem now is that instead of passing the command data. Oh, we want. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to. So we'll create a pointer. It's going to be data. Get we'll have to stuff with this. Create data block. We want to pass in there at the top, and pass in C. Create up here, build a data block that we can send to our function. Create data. Command C. What we'll have to do is parse. We need an argument, 2 arguments, or 3 arguments. If C op is n, there's greater than or equal C op then need argument. Here we're going to need arguments. The argument. Actually, I think we can do switch. The op case. Maybe I think that would be more. So this way would be have specify a certain way of handling individual number. Having to rewrite anything. How many do I have here? Man, 6. Be a lot. It's a lot to write. It's just because you do have the ability to expand this. Expand it a lot easier than you can expand it a lot, and you can expand the if statements a whole bunch. And then at least shall be ones. Alright. So this is a little bit, but break. What do we want? And then 36. Here we want so you instead of if add functionality functionality numbers if we have later. So, team we want to create need operations. Yeah, we need each to have one arg, two structs. Perfect, we have it. All right. One arg struct, one arg s, arg equals arg 1 equals c, and then equals arg1, and then break, and then here arg arg1 arg2 equals c arg2, and equals arg. And finally, if we have args individual 1, 2, 3, just to make sure that it's right 1, 3. Okay. arg2 equals arg, and then data, and we'll set this to args2, and that all, and now and we should put actually we'll just set it to null at the beginning, just break. Actually not doing that right. So one thing I noticed before, register instead of 0. That's happening right as well. No. Oh, what's going on? Struct along with how we do this. I guess. Alright. So errorless, undeclared. Let's try now. Looking. No. Use of this type as an expression. These should be usable. Machine operations.h. Have to think x and paste. There we go. Okay, so let's go to here. The breakpoint, perfect. And add 0, 10, 10. Perfect. Continue. Okay, so is $, which is arg2. Let's step into it. Add r0, 10, 10. arg is variable declaration is not allowed in switch cases. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Try this again. It's not. 0, 10, 10. Okay. Okay. 0 equals indicator. Okay, just automatic. Yeah, it is. But what's return? Opening. No. Okay. We get argument 1. As argument 1 is the destination, return the contents of the destination. What I want to is the register. So what I we args store answer args. An unsigned char, it is in. So the destination command 1. So what we need to do, return, so destination, it's always, we have two things. The first thing is that command 1 thing like, the other part is that it's going to be stored in a register for some instruction. So we will need to check if cmd already, get command op, make sure. So we need to check is, then to be get arg, and we want a float location, and we'll set it up here. Define location. I'll do reg. Define reg val. So what we're going to do is we're going to check if we want to get location of the register in the register. When we get the and this is if we want to add, we want to store the value int flag. If lock equals lock return better way to do this, want the register location. Oh, I know. I want to do a additional operator. I haven't operator forever. Let's get that going. Okay, expression is flag equals reg question return 0 again colon return registers, register. Return there. Does it inside of about expected and unsigned return val equals 0. Whoops. Ret val 0 val equals. Oops. And done. Oh wait. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So good. 1. We can just copy this prime. And 3. And 4. Alright. So now we have what we want. We want to get the location store a value. We can. And no build error. 60 and parser. Equal left operand must be L egg. These be values, so red. I know what to do. Command parser. Reg. 0. Should work. And such work. Menial of code. Delete. So, and then one last one. Ret equals that. And add R0. Step into boom. That's a breakpoint. Here, okay, and continue. Cut these out. Continue, and arg1 is still 2. How does it set to 2? Let's try again. We add R0, 10, 10. Ooh, it doesn't even go in. It doesn't even trigger this. Let's check them all. Reload. Still nothing. Oh, interesting. Testing. Oh, I should return. So it doesn't change the add the return red bad. So arg0, that's the char 0. Oh, we types we're working with, and then all of our problems would be solved. All right. That makes the simple errors. It's like Python things. 10. Perfect. Okay, so now stackastic. All right, so now it's awesome. Is equal to 4, which is still wrong. That doesn't make sense. Let's go back. Reload. Alright. Add R0, 10. Cool. Right. Go here. Add value equal 4. Oh! Nobody's looking. Switch case. Alright. Now we've got the rudimentary errors out of the way. 10, 10. Continue. So 0, 10. Like it. Alright, so now go to arithmetic op and to add here and breakpoint. That's what we want to do. And then once our answer, we'll go back to add state machine, and state machine will here. args3 is being used without initialized. Okay, all right. And equals malloc. Oh, 1. But these because see, I only want to initialize them. They actually are being used. Let's see. They're okay. Okay with this. Continue. R1, 10. And continue. So sum, it's going to equal, if we step over, 20. Whew! I like it. Alright, now current register equals. So current registers, initialize them. Error. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so stop. Go to state machine. Go to registers. There's current register. Registers. Scroll. Include registers. And scroll down. Current registers. Register. Okay. Register state malloc size of registers. Alright, so now we initialize and let's add. Alright, let's go back to command index and print our print for our register and enter. And there we go. Now it's all it is. That's all it is to do that. Throw in a print registers. Operations void print registers. And we'll go command parser if stir command equals prv op equals prv. Go to where these are declared, which is up here. Go and just look comment register. We go to misc operation. We go void print void data, and then do operations.h. It's in there. Perfect. Go def include register.h values. Nice formatted output. It'll look nice. And then def std out percent r0 percent b three 5 1 2 4. We want registers 0 and registers 1. And finally 4. Awesome. And then be nice and clean. Make nice formatted output. Do a double new line at the end to give you space underneath front here. Alright, just like that, boom, add another instruction. That's why I have it set up the way to, so that I can very simple. Yes. I should take these out. And oh, access violation. Destination. Initialize. Wanted to. Stop. Start. Continue. So it's not initializing current registers. Let's, I guess, right after here. Stop. Rebuild. Yeah. Enable variable. I think I accidentally created one. I didn't really want one. Registers. The global variable. I think it's a reload. Operations. So command parser. Well, I should check really quick. But why? Why problem with the let me just check some global in header. That's perfect. Let's try that. Stop. Let's try setting to extern. I've never. So let's see what I have to go to. Where's the state machine? Here. Current. Register state. Let's try that. Start. Right. Stop. Add 0, 10, 10. Oh. PRV. Okay, so it doesn't get called. What happens when we call PRV? See if we can get that done. No. So. Okay, so line. Okay, so awesome. Okay, break. What is it? Off is 31, which it should not. What's the command index? 30. Sub. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, let's try again. Add. 10. Okay. Continue. Perfect. Okay, snap. PRV, okay. Right there. So continue. Up. Get. Does it get tab? Yeah, I think it does. Okay. Add 10. Continue. Here now. Boom. Oops. All right. Continue. All right. So far, dest equals PRVN, okay. Perfect. Perfect. And here, continue. All to be equal, which is why it goes to the next one. Awesome. All these things I do finish. Alright, and now start add 0, 10, 10. Kill all of these. Continue, 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 continue. Continue. Alright, and now RV and continue. Being used up being initialized. Break. Continue. When it gets to PRD, copies it. It's when it shouldn't be. Characters. Let's try one more time. End line and yeah. So what's happening? It's looking for so it loops in the white space, but as well as the white space. Look at that. So now it's 10. And take this out. Continue. Continue. Kill that. And now if we PRV again, continue, boom. Now I'll register 0 just like that. So that is most of it done. Now it's just the tweaks here. That I'll leave till next. We got going here. Got a few things to do. But ask them now. Yeah, so next time, getting the last few things finished up, see how close to done we can be next. Typing super crazy, advanced or anything. Little challenges set up my own kind of like assembly-esque language. And it's all in the description of the YouTube video if you want. So fixed parsing, as well as got basic arithmetic. Works, or math ops work, and also did registers. Let's copy that into here. And then progress on interpretation. Commit. And syncs is up. It hasn't commented yet, but I will get better on commenting it as I have. Whatever you want to do to it, but that we will stop at this time, and I see you guys next. Probably week, but rather the week after. So February. It is February the 21st. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I see some of you next time.